Choose your fighter. Lightning inspired. Fight.
Hey, it's Kitty, and I really hope you enjoyed that intro because it took me 2 hours to edit. Instead of doing a traditional date outfits lookbook, I thought I would make an outfit for every single stage of a relationship so that regardless of wherever you stand in your personal relationships, there is an outfit for you in this lookbook. I really hope you enjoy this early Valentine's Day special. Now, starting off with the first stage of any relationship, the one-sided simp phase. Ugh. This phase is painful. This is when the butterflies start to hit really bad. This is also when you start worrying 24/7 about whether you'll run into them looking busted. And this is also where you start to delusionally think that they're staring at you whenever you happen to be in the same room together, even though they're totally not. See, if you're not simping, you're probably fine walking into whatever situation, let's say class, like this. But as soon as you simp for somebody in that class, boom, details like this little polo moment right here, they do wonders to elevate the look to be a little more polished by just simply adding a little accent piece. But at the same time, they don't overhaul the look to make it look like you're trying too hard. For some reason, in this dating game, we all have fragile egos and we're all terrified of rejection. So we have to act like we don't care when we care, but we're all playing the game, so we gotta play by the rules, I guess. Ignore the irony of me showing you a first date outfit as I say this, but I firmly believe that the first date outfit has no rules. You can wear anything to your first date as long as you feel 100% comfortable and confident in it. The question that I love asking myself when I'm getting ready for first dates me acting like I go on first dates. The question when I do, on the rare occasion, is if I were to be paparazzi'd on the street right now, what outfit would I feel 100% confident posing in? That outfit is the outfit that piques your self-confidence. Past that, all bets are off. Personally, this outfit was my choice because it shows off my décolletage area while still being loose and comfy everywhere else, because the last thing I want is to feel suffocated on top of already having first date jitters. So I just couldn't make a date outfits video without including an outfit specifically for those dates, you know, where you did not vibe with them at all the first date, but you're giving them a second last chance to redeem themselves because, you know, you're a nice person. Yeah, now this might be a pretty unconventional stage of the relationship for some of you, but it is all too familiar for me because this is usually the last stop for me, but we'll unpack that in therapy. This outfit is what I define as a perfect storm of loungewear and menswear to really exude those chill, I don't really care where this goes energy, because while wearing just a hoodie might be too casual for some people's preference and wearing a blazer might be too job interviewy for others, layering them is the perfect home run Goldilocks combo to add structure and sophistication to an otherwise pretty mundane and very casual fit. In the fortunate case that your date did sweep you back off your feet on the second date, they redeemed themselves, phew, close one. We've then arrived at the honeymoon phase. For this stage, I chose the most sweetheart, lovey-dovey, extra, over-the-top dress I owned because I thought it best epitomizes what people do when they're in this phase. They bend over backward for the other person, they go the extra mile for them, they buy them tons of gifts, as I terribly act out here, which is exactly what I wanted to physically convey with the frills and the extra puff sleeves and the pink color. now we've arrived at Valentine's Day. I mean, y'all already know I'd bust out the puff sleeves on any given day, but I think Valentine's Day especially calls for puff sleeves because of the subtle, flirty touch that it immaculately adds. I also think holidays such as Valentine's Day or like Christmas Day are great opportunities to implement more of these statement pieces, such as this bold red top that you wouldn't traditionally wear on a day-to-day basis, into your outfits as a way of spotlighting the significance of the day, your fit, and the special moment that it represents. I remember when I first bought this black dress, my mom was like, oh, this is such a goody two-shoes meeting the parents' perfect dress. So I'm gonna trust my mom's intuition on this one. Lately, I've been super into layering blazers and coats on top of one another to add extra sophistication and dimension. And extra sophistication and dimension is definitely a plus when trying to impress somebody's parents. So it's definitely a hack that I would implement here if I were to be faced with this kind of situation. Not only does layering like this bump up your insulation game if you live somewhere cold, but I also find that the intermediary layer of the white blazer here double serves as a coat but also as an accessory because it does add one additional focal point that the eye is drawn to. Honestly, by this phase, anything goes. Y'all have already seen the worst, the grossest, the ugliest of each other by this point. Sweatpants and hoodies have pretty much become a uniform dress code, and there's not as much pressure to get dolled up anymore. At this stage, a really good way to keep fits immaculate, even when you both feel bland and lazy, is to color coordinate as well as incorporate streamlined accent pieces, as I did here with the cream tones throughout, and color coordinating that with a houndstooth cream vest. This does absolute wonders in streamlining your fit to make it look like it was effortlessly planned. And finally, hate to end things on a bittersweet note or whatever, but I had to be realistic and inclusive to all stages of a potential relationship. This outfit embodies going out for the first time after you've broken up. The all black has multiple meanings here. It symbolizes both the mourning of the past relationship that is now dead, rest in peace, as well as channels the sexy, badass energy of moving on past this moment and into a new era. Period. We're done.
Literally.
We're over.
The video is actually over.
Subscribe though.
Subscribe.
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 Choose your fighter. Slightly inspired. Fight.